Welcome back, y'all. Got a drink here to celebrate our first year on the Lone Oak Animal Farm. It's time to come to terms with what went right and what did not. During this season, we are grateful for what we have made, and we have to take a hard look at what we could do better. Our farm survived torrential rains that almost kept us from planting cotton and could have destroyed the barley crop. We dealt with a worker who went postal on our cotton, and we mourned the loss of Puppy Dog after the tragedy he experienced when he began experimenting with quantum physics. We got through all of that. We haven't had any snow or other stuff in the winter, which has kept things relatively easy. This year we had a great harvest. The chickens are continuing to get stronger and they're producing more eggs. Our barley is planted, and it should be another great harvest next year. Now financially, we've got $700,000 in debt and brought in $492,870 in revenue. Now that does include egg sales from year 2 before the next barley harvest. Yeah, I played ahead to get the numbers. I needed to know if feeding grain to chickens was a good revenue multiplier over just selling the crop. And pretty sure you wanted to know too. And it is. If we had just sold the barley, 204,000 liters, at the best price I've seen, $620 per kiloliter, we would have made around $127,000. But our chickens, eating the grain and making eggs, grossed $197,000. And they weren't at 99% health for most of the year. The additional $70,000 means that feeding chickens grain and selling their eggs is better than selling the grain straight up. Now my only concern going forward is grass. The last day of the year, and it's still showing 0% growth. I don't know if it can get from 0 to 100 by the start of the summer. Time will tell. Without 2 cuts of grass per year, feeding cows will require either twice as much grass pasture and effort, or we'd have to have half as many cows. Worst case, we might have to plow and lime the field to get it to produce. Looking forward, the chickens are pretty much on autopilot. Daily feeding and pen cleaning. Once they hit 99% health, I may start culling the flock by selling and replacing a few birds each day. Otherwise, we'll have to replace the whole flock in 4 years when they all die. That means starting at 80% again. No thanks. My plan is to add dairy cows to our farm next year. That means we're going to need a way to store straw and hay, deal with manure, and transport milk. Eventually, we'll also need to start fermenting grass for silage and mixing up some TMR. Something tells me our line of credit is going to get hit hard in order for that to happen that fast. So be it. That was in our original business plan. Next year, things are going to get busier, the farm is likely to get bigger, and we'll probably have to buy a whole bunch of equipment we get to learn how to use. I'll be focusing the videos less and less on crop farming and more on animal management. And at the end of each year, we'll meet back here to discuss the financials. I hope you're looking forward to the challenge as much as I am, so we'll see you after the new year. Please, if you like what I'm doing with the farm and want to see more of the Lone Oak Animal Farm series, give it a thumbs up and subscribe.